Alright YouTube, we're back here on the channel, and today we're actually going to be going over a global tier list for August, July, just a global tier list, right? This is the first time I'm doing a global tier list. I have a JP one for JP waifus and JP best characters. I haven't done another one since, so why not go ahead and do one now, right? So if you guys enjoy the content, make sure you guys subscribe, like, share, and comment. And we do have a giveaway once we hit 400 subscribers, so hit the subscription button. So I wasn't gonna plan, like I didn't have any video planned out today, but then there was some guy in the comments, I don't remember his name, but there was somebody in the comments talking about how Monspeed was apparently S tier. Green Monspeed was, I'll talk about it when I get there, bro. I'll talk about it when I get there. So we're gonna start off with King. And yes, this is everybody, right? This is not only SSR, this is everybody. I guess, yeah, it is everybody. Blue King, we already know he's SS tier. His cleanse, his petrify, it's his cleanse. It's like, it's so, and then he has petrify too. His ultimate's just a nasty AoE. It does damage. And when Red Glocks comes out, please don't say he's also SS tier. He's like S or A tier, not SS tier though. Diane, probably A tier. Her ultimate is really where it's at. She can attack, seal, and all that stuff, but her ultimate's really where she's at, right? Merlin S tier, mainly because of her passive, right? She can be in the back and give you guys ultimate gauge, and she is able to remove ult gauge and give herself a shield, but her shield is not as strong as you think unless it's like a level 3. Bond A tier, he's mainly for farming, to be honest. Taking away power. When he first came out on global, people were using him in PvP and he was slapping, right? But like now, here he's not, like, you know, I mean, he's still good, but like his AoE is like mainly for farming, I guess you could say, right? Exorting and AoE, that's basically it. Gowther SS tier, reason being because with Gowther on the team, you have a 2 out of 3 chance of getting a unit's 3 star or rank 3 skill, right? With him being there, you have a chance of getting a rank 3 skill, a 2 out of 3 chance, which is just perfect turn 1, so he's definitely up there. Red Meliodas, I'd put him A tier, to be honest, mainly because, okay, S tier actually. He's pretty decent, right? Nah, A tier for sure. He's actually good, right? You could choose between A or S. Again, I didn't mention this, but also, if you guys don't agree with this, let me know who you would change up and why you would change them and what tier they are and all that stuff. But I put Red Demon Meliodas in A tier mainly because he's okay, but like he's used for Crimson, right? He's really used for Crimson only. When he gets his Super Awakening, after what I've seen from Negato's video, you could definitely use him, but we'll see. Red Escanor, SS tier, he's just the beast, mono red. Again, just his amplify skill, his damage, his stats, everything just off the charts. Marmis, I'm putting, these R's, I'm not really going to talk about them, I'm just going to put them in their tier. Golgius, don't waste your time. His passive, Alione's passive, don't sleep on it, please. His passive is A tier. I'm just gonna say that. His passive is A tier. He is not A tier. His passive is A tier. Same thing as no. No, I'm joking. Their passives are A tier, but I'm gonna put them B tier, right? You could tell me what you want. SR Melly or SR Eren Jaeger, A tier for sure. He's pretty busted. If he's not like I'm pretty sure he's like the best SR in the game. Frisia, if I'm saying her name correct, the B tier. She's not as good, so maybe C tier, to be honest. Same as like Blue Guild Thunder, Griamore, right there. All I'm putting Gila here. This blue SR Gila, I'm putting her A tier because she's like one of the best units you can use as a free to play for gold farming. If you guys don't know how her passive works, anytime she does not get an attack the turn, she gets an extra ultimate gauge. The time you get to the final boss, if you have her 6/6, which you probably will, you could use her ultimate and have her one shot. It's like so easy. But you could put her B tier if you want. I'm gonna keep her at A tier. Hauser, B tier. Jericho, I'm gonna put her B tier. She's very good. Her passive, right? Her passive pretty decent. B tier. Same as Meliodas. I would put him A tier, but I think he fell off. Windeath, if I'm saying his name right, a B tier. Arden is not as good. I mean, he's pretty okay, but like, you know, not that good. Same as Fraudrin, like they're not that good. His passive is perfect for Pen, but like, nah. B tier. For Green Ellie Hawk, her passive again, like most of these SRs are their passives, right? Green Gale Thunder is A tier, he's just like super good. Allen Gother, B tier. SR Gustav, I'm only gonna put him A tier. He's probably B tier, but I'm only gonna put him A tier because of his freeze. Don't even waste your time. Yeah. Let me just put these SRs, right? I'm trying to make... Kane is probably B tier, to be honest. Diane, don't even know. I mean, don't waste my time. I just don't know. Don't waste your time. C tier, maybe, to be honest. B tier. B tier. B tier. Actually, on Global, he's A tier, to be honest. People still use him till this day, but he's probably A tier right now. I'd put Slater A tier or even S tier because of his one skill, right? For Global, nobody uses him, but because of his skill, I'm putting him A tier, right? If you guys don't know, Vivian, I'll put B tier, and Bond C tier. If you guys don't know, that Slater, one of his skills is that he basically shuts down everything but attack cards. So if you use his card on King, King cannot do anything but use his rank 1 attack skill for 2 turns. He cannot cleanse, he cannot petrify for 2 turns. He can only use his rank 1 card. It's so sick, bro. Blue Melascula, B tier. She's not as good as the red one. Blue Demon Meliodas, S tier. And reason why I put him S tier, not SS tier, like a lot of people think, is because he's not as good. I shouldn't say it depends. If you give him UR gear and perfect, like give him good pure stat, then he's SS tier. But you mainly need Lilia for him to work properly. If you're not gonna give him, not if you're not gonna give him gear, but if like you don't have pure stats or whatever, he's not gonna be as strong, right? He's still gonna be good with corrosion and his damage. His damage is gonna be decent, but he's not gonna be as good. Blue Merlin is, I'm gonna put her B tier. Mikasa. On Global, Mikasa was garbage. On JP, or no, on JP she was garbage. On Global, if you max her out, she's pretty decent. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your time. So later, I'm gonna put him A tier, I guess you could say, for Red Demon. Bond, B tier for again Red Demon. This Diane, don't sleep on her, Red Demon. This Elizabeth, because if you get her level 1, keep her level 1 and get her passive, she's actually A tier because she could get your ult like that. She's like one of the perfect members for ult rush if you can have her get killed. Have her get killed, right? But you could put her at B tier, right? I'm just putting her A tier because she's gonna be like, she's a very useful, I guess. The only issue is that I'm gonna keep her B. I'm gonna keep her B tier, to be honest, because it's like it lowers your thing. Galland is not A tier, he's B tier, mainly because his commandment, his commandment only works for Gother and Lilia, or anybody who D-ranks a card with, like, you know, their ult. It's not as good. C tier Gother, bad. B tier. Lilia, SS tier. Lilia is way better than people think. She's actually pretty good. She removes all gauge AoE and she's able to heal rank 1 and cleanse rank 2. Her cleanse, if she was able to cleanse and heal rank 1, she'd be super busted. But sadly, that's not the case. Hellbrum, I'm gonna put in B tier. He fell off. Jericho again, B tier. She fell off. Red Kid, best unit for Crimson. I'm not Crimson. Grey Demon. He's okay. Green Fat King, B tier. Lilia, Green Lilia is not as good. I mean, she's okay, but like, you know, you could put her B tier, honestly. It's like whatever you want. This Meliodas, B tier. He fell off. Now Monspeed, let me get to this guy. Somebody said Monspeed is S tier because he does more damage than Escanor, and I'm like, he only does more damage than Escanor if you have Ignite. He does not have an Ignite skill. So I think at best he's A tier, right? He's B tier or A tier, not no S tier, right? Yes, he does damage, but you need to have an Ignite stat, which kind of limits your team because you are forced to use somebody who has Ignite or you're not going to do anything, right? That's the problem with him. That it's not because he does more damage or not, right? It's just thing. And that, like, damage doesn't really, it matters, damage does matter, but it doesn't matter as much when it comes to rating a unit, right? Because that's like saying not Valenti, because I'll get somebody else. That's like saying let me see, Green Jericho is SS tier because she does more damage than Gowther and King, right? Like, it just doesn't make sense. Valenti S tier or SS tier, honestly. I mean, she's pretty busted if you give her that perfect gear. Death Pierce, he's A tier. I mean, right now he's B tier on global, right? But when Zeldris comes, he's going to be very useful. C tier, she's not really that good. Tank Diane, S tier, she's way better than people think. I don't know, not a lot of people use her, but she's way better than you think. Elaine, I mean, Elaine could remove AoE again, alt, and then like she's pretty good. I'll put her B tier. B tier, yeah, C tier. Yeah, that is just not good. Eren Yeager, A tier. Like what? Escanor, SS tier, or maybe S tier. I don't want to say Green Escanor fell off, but he's not like as much as like. He's not used as much as he used to be, right? Esterosa, we already know what he can do. With Gowther, you're able to get it. You have a high chance of getting his rank 3 counter turn 1. It's like insane. Don't waste your time. B, C tier. Red Hellbrim, A tier, pretty decent. Hauser, S tier. For farming, don't play. Red King, S tier. What? He stops the whole team. He stops Pen. What? Levi, S tier. Honestly, if you could have, if you max him out, then yeah, he's S tier. But if not, A tier, right? That's the same thing for Eren Yeager, right? If you have him maxed out 6/6 perfect stuff, then yeah, he's S tier. But it's like, he's just A tier, to be honest. Red Melascula, she's A tier. She does keep somebody alive, and her commandment is pretty good. This is the unit you want to use. Where is she? Where did I put her? Where did she go? Oh, she's here. This is the unit you probably want to use with red or green Monspeed if you do pull him, if you do summon. I don't know why you are, but if you do, then that's probably the best choice. Red Merlin, A tier. She's still is nasty. She freezes all that stuff. He's C tier, but he's just, don't waste your time. He is really like C tier or B tier, but just don't waste your time. Actually, he has good cards, I guess. I'm gonna put him C tier, to be honest. Bon, again, C tier. Don't waste your time. Please don't waste your time. B tier. Green Esterosa, C tier. B tier for this Red Gallon. This Gale Thunder, like C tier. I've never seen anybody use him before, so I can't even say. Red Gila, she's no, just keep her C tier, to be honest. Red Gowther or Red Arthur, A tier if not S tier. A tier if not S tier, and then SR is B tier. So guys, this is my final global tier list. I think this is proper. This is what works best. King Gowther, Escanor, Lilia, Escanor, Esterosa being SSRs for global currently. I think the S is perfect for even for Mikasa and Levi. It's like if you max them out, they're very, very good, right? A tier, Monspeed there is perfect. Whoever that, I forgot who your name or what your name was, but whoever you are, because his team is limited, you're forced to bring somebody who ignites. He's not S tier. I'm sorry, but that's the reality of it. Right? It's just, that's how this is how my tier list is for now. I'll probably change it up when we get more into like the meta shifting, meta changing type stuff. But for right now, this is how my tier list looks. Let me know what you guys' tier list is, or who you would change and why you would change them. And please have a decent reason and don't tell me because they do more damage than Escanor, right? But for now, I'm Seoxys and I'm out later. Peace.